Welcome to week 4 of reviewing every full-length album recorded by a member of Alter Bridge. My name's Justin, and today we're looking at the album Fortress. So, let's get started. Fortress was released in 2013 following a 3-year hiatus so Myles, Mark, and Scott could explore new side projects. The record features some of the band's heaviest tracks to date, including Bleed It Dry, Cry a River, Farther Than the Sun, the title track Fortress, and the album's epic introduction, Cry of Achilles. There are more heavy songs than these, but if I list off any more, I'll just be reading the track list top to bottom. There are just too many good songs on this record to cover in one video. I've discussed Cry of Achilles, The Uninvited, and All Ends Well in other videos, so I'll skip them for today and instead start with Fortress's lead single, Addicted to Pain. Frankly, I don't think this band has ever released a better single than Addicted to Pain. Alter Bridge likes to break their singles up into two groups, radio hits and epics. But I think that this song fits both categories. It's nail-bitingly intense, powerful, and high energy, complete with one of Mark's best guitar solos, an epic full band breakdown, and one of Myles' nastiest vocal sections. This song is a thorough representation of everything great about Alter Bridge in 4 minutes and 15 seconds. And from the moment I heard it, it's been one of my favorite tracks. If you're ever looking for a good song with which to introduce someone to Alter Bridge, you just can't miss with Addicted to Pain. Taking a step back now to look at the big picture, one of the best parts on this record is the vocals. Lover showcases Myles' incredible range, from the tenderness of his chest voice to the power of his belt, while the intro to Calm the Fire demonstrates his laser-precise falsetto. But Myles is not the only standout vocalist on this record. Mark adds great supporting vocals on songs like The Uninvited and Pieces Broken, but also once again knocks it out of the park providing lead vocals on Waters Rising, one of this album's fan favorites. Waters Rising plays to both vocalist strengths, and I love the interplay between their voices, in addition to Mark doubling his own parts with harmonies. Mark's shredding solo at the end is a fantastic climax to the song, and the unstoppable pairing of Brian Marshall and Scott Phillips never fails to amaze. It's not as long as some of the other Alter Bridge epics, but I still think it's one of their best ones. But if we're gonna talk about epics, then we have to talk about this album's 7.5-minute long title track and closer, Fortress. One might think that the band was trying to catch lightning a second time after the success of their previous epic title track, Blackbird, but I think this song serves a completely different purpose, and in doing so, stands on its own as another incredible Alter Bridge epic. The bridge is nearly 3 minutes long, featuring one of the band's coolest solo sections and breakdowns. This can be attributed to Mark's bizarre open D5 tuning, which required him to basically reinvent the guitar in order to follow his own chord changes. And where Blackbird was a woeful lament, Fortress is angry and jaded. The whole album follows themes of betrayal and false permanence, and it reaches a dramatic conclusion with Fortress. This is one of those songs that just becomes more relevant as time passes, and it's only gotten better with age. And to be honest, that same sentiment applies to the whole record. It's a tightly packed gut punch of hard rock without a single moment faltering or lacking interest. Elvis's mixing is god tier, and the record's biggest moments feel like an auditory explosion, but in the best way. For a long time, this has been my favorite Alter Bridge album due to its consistency, aggression, and power, and it's hard to imagine that anything could top it. Though if Pawns and Kings continues on the path of its most recent singles, I may have some reconsidering to do. That's still a ways off, and we've got plenty more albums left to review before then, so for a final score, I'm giving Fortress by Alter Bridge 9.8 out of 10. Let me know your favorite songs from Fortress in the comments below. Up next is Slash, Myles Kennedy, and the Conspirators' sophomore release, World on Fire. So come on back at 9 a.m. for the next episode. In the meantime, if you've missed any reviews so far and you need to get caught up, I put them in a playlist here for you to enjoy. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one.